Hey guys, it's Taylor. Can we just take a moment to look at my bed? I mean, it looks so amazing. The reason why I'm saying this is because I have a new blanket, and it is frozen, of course. And then I got I have a canopy. Look at it, you guys. It looks so amazing. Sorry, I'm such a bad camera person. Anyways, let's get into this story time. So, this story time, sorry guys, this story time is about, Lucy, aka I call her Pixie now, but because she has short hair, pixie hair, of course. Anyways, so, I can't remember what I called the other girl in my last video, but she was the one, she was the house I was at. She was the friend's house I was at the last time. So I'm just gonna call her Emily because that name comes to mind. But anyways, Emily, Pixie, and me were jumping on the trampoline. Pixie almost falls off. She doesn't have a gate or one of those little protectors to protect the spring. So if you go through, you basically hurt yourself. And some of the springs were all gone. She finally ended sorry you guys, but anyways, I'm kind of jumping to modern. But anyways, it ended up getting a hole in it later on. It when we were around, it ended up getting a hole in it, whatever, and apparently someone fell through it or whatever. But anyways, so that was back when Pixie wasn't at high school. She didn't come to high school, Well, she was in middle school like me. Is basically how to explain it. And then there was this time that there was this sorry, I'm trying to hurry guys because I only have limited time because I only have limited storage. But anyway, there was this house, not really a mansion or anything, anything nice like that, but, and it had a little steep hill, and there was a tree and a branch. They didn't have a lot of branches, but anyway, and of course there were stairs going down to the driveway, but it had a huge hole, side of the concrete was off, the corner was off, and so Pixie was swinging around on the tree and it breaks, and we both asked her if she's okay, and she's like, yes, I'm okay, I'm fine. And so we start laughing, of course. Okay, and then this next story, I'm giving you 3 stories. But anyways, this next story takes place at Emily's house. She had this dog. I'm gonna use his real name. Well, not really his real name. Why don't I come up with a Roofle? Why don't we call him Roof? But Roof, he was a biter. He liked biting. And he liked doing, how dogs normally do that. But anyways, so I left my bag there. I remember it. But I left my bag there. I had my iPod in it at the time because I didn't have an iPhone. But it had my iPod in it, so I went back to go get it because I'm like, oh, I can't leave that there. So what I didn't know is that her mom had thought I left and I was gone, and so I went to go back and I had red shorts on, and I came back and he bites me right in that area, and then he bites me on the arm, and so I start running. I go to grab my stuff, and I run on the other side of the car because he can't reach there. And I'm running off, and I run off to my house. And the next day, I go to the nurse office, and she's like, "What happened?" And I was afraid to tell her because I didn't want like, at the time, I didn't want her to get in trouble for it because she was my friend. I mean, I really liked her, but I'm like, you want to know what? I have to tell her what happened because I have to know if I'm safe, if it's infected or what, if he had fleas, because her cats and dogs are just not very hygienic. Let's just say that. And so I'm like, I got bit by a dog. I finally admit that I got bit by a dog. And she's like checking to make sure if the history is long and stuff. But yeah, that is my story time. I think that's about all for now. I just remember this because this happened like in 7th or 8th grade, and we brought it up today at lunch and stuff. I mean, my friend Emily used to be really nice. Now she's kind of getting a little, she kind of is a little bit inappropriate, and she says I'm inappropriate, but I'm not inappropriate. She's like, I have to be that way because she always shoots at me. She's like, beware and stuff like that, and it's like, I'm that way because you like that too. So, I basically, and she always makes fun of me because of my weight and kind of makes fun of me. Excuse me, guys. Taunts me about my well, not taunts, but teases me about my weight and says, you strong and stuff like that, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, another thing, well, I'm still at it, bullying is not okay because I saw this girl, her name was, we're gonna call her Jennifer, so Jennifer, they were calling her, why don't I just use her real name, Jennifer. Anyway, no, we'll do Jennifer. But Jennifer, she's, I don't know how I come up with these names, but Jennifer's like, trying to find a seat or whatever. She sits down in the aisle, and they're making fun of her. They're like, movie star name. Oh, we're just gonna say Katy Perry. That's not really her name, but anyways, they're like, Katy Perry can't get up and stuff like that, so I was like, how rude. I'm like, Sarah, can she sit with us, because that is not acceptable for people to be doing that to her, because that is so mean. I mean, I know if I was being bullied, someone would do something about it, and the stuff, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, bye!